Okay, so now let's look at our push method. I'm going to compare this to a singly linked list. Remember with this, we just created a node, pointed the last node to the new node, moved tail over to the new node, and that added that into the list. It's going to be almost the same for a doubly linked list. The only difference is going to be that green arrow there. So we're still going to point the last node to the new node, but the difference here is that we need to take new node previous and point it to that last node. We still move tail over, and that adds that into the list. And just like with a singly linked list, you can have an empty list, in which case you're going to set head and tail equal to the new node. So if you want to code this, go ahead and pause it here. Otherwise, we'll get into the code. So we're going to say push, pass it a value, and then create a new node. So far, this is all the same. So then we'll start with an empty linked list. So I'm going to say if this.head is null, we'll have this.head equal new node, like this for a singly linked list, and like this for a doubly linked list, but the code here is going to be the same. And this.tail equals new node, which will do that. So let's add this if statement in with the rest of our code, like this. This is what we have so far. So this if statement is if we have an empty list. Otherwise, else, we have one or more items. So let's build this else statement out. So we'll say this.tail.next equals new node. So that's tail.next equals new node. And that connects that arrow. And we'll say new node.previous equals this.tail, which is going to connect that over there. Then this.tail equals new node, which moves that over and adds that into the list. So let's take this else statement and put it in with the rest of our code like this. The only things left to do are to increase the length by 1 and then return the linked list. So the only line of code that is different between a doubly linked list and a singly linked list is this one line of code right here to connect that arrow from the new node back to what had been the last node in the linked list. So we'll look at this code in a moment in Chrome DevTools. And when we do, we're going to build a linked list with numbers 1 and 2, and then we're going to push a 3 onto the end. Okay, let's flip over to Chrome DevTools. Okay, there is our push method, and this is where we're building a linked list with the numbers 1 and 2. Let's zoom out and run this. So I'm going to expand this, and we have a linked list with head pointing to 1 and tail pointing to 2. So I'm just going to clear this, and we'll run my doubly linked list.push with a value of 3 and press enter. And now the length has been increased to 3 in our linked list. And we open this, and tail now points to 3. And it looks like we have a working method for push.